welcome or welcome back to my channel. Goodness, bear with me guys. It is like 2 a.m. and I'm trying to do this voiceover. I it's a long story to get this video out, but I'm gonna be showing you guys how I did this hairstyle, the Knotless Goddess Braids. This was my first time doing this style and I really liked it. I feel like I did a good job. So for this look, I use the Expression Ultra Pack hair. It is pre-stretched, comes in 3, and it's color 1B. And for the curls, I am using the Free Tress braid, and this one is the Beach Curls. I use 18-inch to add throughout my hair and at the ends of my hair because I have curls at the ends. I use the 12-inch. Lord Jesus, why am I on YouTube looking a hot mess? Watch my head before the video started. Oh my goodness, but I used I bought 4 packs, but I end up using 3.5 of the packs. I did medium size, so not too big, not too small. And yeah, so didn't take a lot, didn't take all the packs. So I just start by parting my hair, making sure my parts are straight. And guys, I am so extra, like, why am I still parting and the parts are already straight? I was just measuring out how much hair I want in a row. Watch me parting after I done parted how many times. Like, at this point, I'm parting scalp. Like, I'm so extra. I'm just parting already parted. And I go in and start with my braids. So I braid 2, braid 2, add, and that's what I'm gonna be doing to start this first braid. So I'm literally braiding like I'm braiding regular knotless. Only thing is I'm gonna be adding in pieces of the curls as I'm going, not just the regular braid. And I'm gonna show you guys how I add in the curls a little bit more into the video when I can actually explain it while it's showing. But that's what I'm doing there. And I just keep the braids consistent, a consistent size, and just add in so that all the sizes are the same. And like I'm not starting it too small on some and then adding it a lot on some. I keep all the pieces the same size. And I add in about 3 as a starting, and then as I'm braiding down, I add 3 more. So yeah, I'm just braiding in my first row. And for this style, I didn't add curls on all of the braids because I didn't want the curls to kind of, be too much. Because with this style, when you add a lot of curls, it can make the hairstyle very messy. Um, so I tried to add like one braid will have curl, then the other braid no curl. And I just kept that consistency throughout my hair because I didn't want it to be, like a lot of curls. And yeah, so this second one here, no curls. But there's curls at all the ends. I'll show you guys how I add the curls at the ends as well.
Your boy got the full body do-rag out.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing sissy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the guala in my shorty bag. You know she one of mine when she tattoo that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider.
And guys, these braids are so long, like they're past butt length because the first one that I did, I tested the length and it was very awkward because the curls are 18-inch. So I did it way past my butt. Plus I added the curls at the end. So yeah, it's a good length. So coming up, I'm gonna be adding a piece of the curl, and I just add it in like I'm adding in a regular piece of braid through the hair, and I take the piece out. I separate the piece that I want to stay out of the braid, and I kind of grip it with my lips just so it doesn't slide, because it does slide um, as you're braiding it down. And then I braid down the other end of the piece, and I'll show you guys clearer through the video. But I'm on my second row now, and I'm just braiding. I believe this one I added a piece as well, but you don't see it much because I'm doing the back. It's hard to show all the pieces I'm adding because I have to look in the mirror a lot when I'm doing the back. But look at those parts, bruh. They're neat as treat. I don't know what that was. So I'm gonna be adding a piece of curl. So I take the curl, place it in the hair where I want to place it, and then I take the end that I want to leave out. Make sure I'm gripping it because it can slide as I'm braiding down, and then I'm gonna braid down regular. And that's what I do. Like the end that I want to keep, the end that I want to show, I leave that out and then braid down the other end. And you can you can take the other end out if you want to braid it. If you want to leave like two pieces out, you can do that. This method is it's harder to leave two out, but you can always add in like both pieces if you crochet. But this was easier for me to do, and I'm basically doing it here again. See, I added it in, I held the piece that I want out on the side, and then I continue braiding down the braids. Like you can pull out the other end. You can always pull it out like a little towards the end or the middle if you want to have two pieces out on the other side. You can pull it out from the other piece of the braid because it's gripped in to the plait of the braid, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope that was clear. I didn't want to have two pieces of the curls out on my braids again because this style, the curls can get really messy. It can make it like really messy, especially when the style starts to get stale. So yeah, and here I'm showing you how I add it in at the bottom. So basically I'm just adding it in like that, like the top, but I'm just braiding it down. Mix it in, braid it down like an actual extension, and I stop where I I want to stop there. There's gonna be some straight pieces. I just take them, wrap them around, and kind of create a knot so that the curls don't slip out. And then with the excess of the straights, I cut them off so I'm not seeing like too much straight pieces there. So that's what I did there.
Your boy got the full body do-rag out.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing till he slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss a fight. Fuck a night, I keep the wallet in my shorty bag. You know she wasn't mine when she tattooed that ass. I'm a lover boy, she not a toy. Keep it coming, you a rider.
So I get to the end, see my piece, add in my curl like I'm adding in a piece of extension. I braid it down to where I want to end, not all the way, you know, where a little bit of curls out, and then I wrap around and knot it so it don't slip. And this was the one side that I ended up finishing. This is how it's looking. See the curls, see the parts. That's how it's looking. And this is the end result. So this was my first time doing this style, guys, and I liked how it turned out. I like this style. For next time, I think I don't know if it was the braids that were just, you know, too heavy, or the curls that were a little light. Maybe I'll do curls that are much curlier, do the braids a little smaller. But I loved how it turned out. For this style, I did not do the hot water because there's curls throughout and at the end, but I did add mousse and it's still a bit stiff in this video, but it kind of loosened up after I added the mousse and styled it up a bit. I really like how it looks though. It's cute. So yeah, this was my little how I did this style. I hope that this video was helpful, This is very cute style, easy for beginners. Just take your time and have patience, and you can slay your own hair. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video was helpful. Bye.